Alrighty, yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video right here. This is 2 Liter J, this is the Sacramento Truth Movement. Now, I don't know if anybody has caught the video, I don't think too many people did, that I posted, I believe, last week, if I'm correct on that, regarding Insidious, The Red Door. I've been catching up on a lot of movies lately. Because I've been working a lot of night shifts, graveyard shifts, and when I come home, like, I can't really, just fall asleep. So I've been watching a lot of movies. And this one right here is Focus. And if you don't know the gist of Interstellar, it's a kind of like, space-related, movie. Mankind, I believe, fled the Earth, and now they're on another planet, and, like, this planet is also dying, and then, like, they gotta find a new home, and there's kind of like a paranormal twist to it. I've never seen the entirety of it, but I've seen a few clips to understand the gist of it. But the pilot, he's a farmer on this, like, neighboring planet to Earth. And some time ago, mankind, I believe, navigated to it. If I believe I'm wrong, or they might still be on Earth, but like what they've been alluding to doesn't seem like they are. And there's a kind of a paranormal twist to it, because the daughter's saying that she's seeing a poltergeist, or communicating with the poltergeist using Morse code. But then the father, he's this astronaut, and he's starting to see the poltergeist activity, and he's like, this isn't Morse code, this is binary code. Then he finds this coordinates, and he finds the coordinates, and it takes him to a hidden secret NASA facility, because like they were banned or something by the government. And with that, something was communicating with him, and like the guy right here is explaining that whatever you were communicating with led you to us, and like some kind of entity. So I'm gonna finish the movie, but they've found activity, and I just wanted to show this because you'll see where the activity is coming from. And just like the Insidious movie, there's always the Saturn connection. And if you start paying attention to stuff like this, paranormal movies, or any kind of like sci-fi, outer worldly stuff, there's always the Saturn connection. And I'm not going to really give a rundown on it, because I did it in the last one, and I got a playlist if anybody wants to understand the Saturn connection. But, you know, you'll see the repetition throughout media, video games, movies such as this, shows, songs, music videos, especially video games, because that's a big medium outlet right now. It's outselling movies, video games, sorry. And so that's just, you know, you'll see the repetition of the Saturn connection, and there's occultic and esoteric roots behind it. And you'll see it deliberately in place, you know, like, same as like the Illuminati symbolism, like you'll see the pyramid or something 33, same kind of coincidence to understand the symbology and the coding. But this one isn't too prevalent. It's starting to pick up on social media in the last couple of years, but not too much compared to like all the bigwig popularity terms like Illuminati, deep state, you know, Freemason, you know, etc., you know, like music videos. Hey, you type it in, hey, on YouTube, Rihanna, Beyonce, Harry Styles, Elvis, music videos, like Decoded, or like, was Elvis in the Illuminati? Is Jay-Z in the Illuminati? Was Bill Clinton in the, like, you know, if you look it up on YouTube, you'll find like, you know, these like it'd be like Vice or like some kind of like big YouTube channel doing a video on it because it's interesting. Well, you'll see the same kind of situation with this. And this one right here, I've mentioned this before. Interstellar. Yeah. But what right here, you'll see the Saturn connection.
Sure, but he had to die in the first place. There's not a planet in our solar system.
Oh, and the mission, it's a secret mission to go to look for a new planet, and it's called the Lazarus mission. Watch this.
Atmosphere is 80% nitrogen. We don't even breathe nitrogen. It would be the last to survive on Earth.
Murph was feeling a little tired. I was wondering if you could take a nap in my office.
Just keep scooting along.
Now you need to tell me what your plan is to save the world.
We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
Rangers.
The last components of our one versatile ship in orbit. The Endurance, our final expedition.
You sent people out there looking for a new home?
The Lazarus missions.
That sounds cheerful.
The Lazarus
Came
mission.
back from the dead.
Sure, but he had to die in the first place. There's not a planet in our solar system that can sustain life in near stars over 1,000 years away. I mean, that doesn't even qualify as futile. Where'd you send him?
Cooper,
Where did you send
I
it?
can't tell you any more unless you agree to pilot this craft. You're the best pilot we ever had.
I barely left the stratosphere.
This team never left the simulator. We need a pilot, and this is the mission that you were trained for.
Oh, that.
See, this is something that like interests me. You see the E, the V, the E, the L, evel, but maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm not. But El for El, the Canaanite deity, El. You'll see a lot of like Mesopotamian gods with the name El. The Phoenician, the Paleo Hebrew, and like any kind of like surrounding from the the Levant area. El, it's one of the gods.
Didn't know her. An hour ago, you didn't even know I was alive. I mean, you were going anyway.
We had no choice. But something sent you here. They chose you.
Who's they?
Who is they?
How long?
But now you'll see. Now you'll see where they're sending them. Let me turn this up a little bit, because this caught me off guard. I never watched this movie.
No.
I never watched this movie in its entirety. So like, I was expecting something, and here it is.
Years.
We got kids, Professor.
Get out there and save them.
Who's they?
We started detecting gravitational anomalies almost 50 years ago. Mostly small distortions to our instruments in the upper atmosphere. In fact, I believe you encountered one yourself.
Yeah, with the strays. Like crash, something, trip a fly-by-wire.
Exactly. But of all these anomalies, the most significant is this. Out near Saturn, a disturbance of space-time.
Did it work?
Appeared 48 years ago.
And it leads where?
Another galaxy.
Now, wormhole's not a naturally occurring phenomenon.
Someone placed it there.
They.
And whoever they are,
Someone placed it there. A wormhole near Saturn.
appear to be looking out for us. That wormhole lets us travel to other stars. Came along right as we needed it.
They've put potentially habitable worlds right within our reach. 12, in fact, from our initial probes.
You sent probes into it?
We sent people into it. 10 years ago.
The Lazarus missions.
12 possible worlds, 12 Ranger launches, carrying the bravest humans ever to live. Led by the remarkable Dr. Mann.
Each person's landing pod had enough life support for 2 years, but they could use hibernation to stretch that, making observations on organics over a decade or more. Their mission was to assess their world, and if it showed potential, then they could send out a signal, bed down for the long nap, wait to be rescued.
Here, what if the world didn't show promise?
It's the bravery.
You don't have the resources to visit all 12.
No. Data transmission back through the wormhole is rudimentary. Simple binary pings on an annual basis give us some clue as to which worlds have potential. One system shows promise.
Number one, that's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
One system with 3 potential worlds? A long shot.
Okay. So if we find a home, then what?
That's the long shot. There's a plan A and a plan B. Did you notice anything strange about the launch chamber?
EVEL, yeah, that's what it is.
This entire facility is a centrifuge. Some kind of vehicle. A space station?
Both.
Plan A. How do you get it off the ground?
Up to you to trust me.
Alright, YouTube. Well, I'm gonna finish this video sometime soon. It's currently 4:03. I need to get some kind of sleep. So, probably finish this off. Currently, it's 4:03, February 2nd, 4:03 a.m. Probably crash out about maybe 30 minutes. I'll finish this tomorrow. And while, I have this up, I'll drop this video and then finish with it later on. Probably a part 2 if I find any more of a Saturn connection. Probably be up sometime later. So, appreciate it. Catch y'all later.